everyone, so today I'm really excited about this video. It is a tag that has been going around for a very long time that I cannot believe I haven't done yet. I'm going to be sharing with you all my top beauty picks under $10. It's going to be really fun, and if you know anything about me, you know that I cannot ever stick to limits when it comes to tag videos. When you have to do a top 10 or a top whatever, I always break it, I always go over. So I realize it's supposed to be like a top 10, and I'm not showing you everything I love under $10 because this video would be like 3 hours long. But more is always better, right? So instead of trying to just stick with that 10, I really tried to pick my top items, and it kind of ran over the 10. So I'm just gonna share them. Who cares? It's gonna be fun. I have some makeup, hair, general beauty, skin stuff to share with you. And I'm not really gonna put them in any particular order, so I'm just gonna jump right in. I'm gonna start with some mascaras. I'm gonna try to roll through these things fairly quickly. The L'Oreal Voluminous Full Definition is definitely my favorite at the drugstore. This stuff is great, and it's hard for me to choose between this and the CoverGirl Lash Blast, but I think the brush is really what gets it, because this is a product that builds volume very smooth. There's no clumps. You can layer it to get the perfect, like, full volume effect. That's what I'm wearing today. But that's what I love in a mascara. I don't like ones that get too clumpy, or they get too wet looking, or pile on too much and give you like a spidery effect. This is never going to do that. This is great stuff. And I think what kind of broke the tie between this and the CoverGirl Lash Blast for me is the brush. This has just a really nice normal brush. This is the most similar I found at the drugstore. I'm gonna put my hand behind it so you can really see, because it kind of, you can't really see the brush unless if you do that, because it kind of blends into the background. But really good stuff, a great brush. And like I said, my CoverGirl one has a giant brush, so I think anyone can use this, and it kind of, while I like that other brush, this is just easier to get used to. Next is the Maybelline Great Lash Clear. This stuff is awesome because I think it's just so ridiculous when I see places charging an arm and a leg for clear brow gel, when you can grab this for around $5, $6. And then with that, they also, in the same line of Great Lash, which I'm not a fan of just like buying this as a regular black mascara for me, but they make great colorful mascaras. The blue has been a long time favorite of mine, but lately they've come out with like a pink, a purple, a green, and this is just one of the blue ones. This is the icy blue, and I wore the green one in a recent tutorial, so great stuff. Next is a product that I don't think gets enough love in beauty videos, and it's kind of an essential health and beauty product, and that is toothpaste. I've been buying the Crest Vivid White toothpaste probably for 3-4 years now, but they have this new one in the line that is the Crest 3D White Luxe, and it's called Glamorous White is the flavor. Or no, Glamorous White and then Vibrant Mint is the flavor. But I have been repurchasing this one again and again lately because I have really sensitive teeth, and you probably don't hear me talking about whitening treatments much, and that's because I really can't use them. I can use, I've even used some of the whitening strips that say sensitive, but I still have some discomfort. So I feel like just using this normally, like twice a day, keeps them really white. And it, you know, makes me feel like I don't need to go and have whitening treatments or use white strips. And next, probably the second most essential product, besides the toothpaste of course, would have to be great makeup wipes. If you're the most lazy person and you hate removing your makeup at night, which everyone really should do, it's not that I'm trying to be preachy telling you have to do that. Seriously, like, I have done this, I never go to bed with my makeup on, and it's because of these. I don't like to have liquidy products that I have to fool with and then wash my face with something else and get all messy. These are so easy. You just use the wipe, and it's the simplest thing, could not be easier. You don't even have to wash your face afterwards, although I like to. And do my skincare regimen, which I'll talk about my new one soon. Lately I've been purchasing these, the Aveeno Ultra Calming Active Naturals ones. And these are a little more expensive than the other wipes, I believe. These run between $6 and $7. I got mine on sale at my local grocery store not that long ago. So I've been purchasing these. They're very moist. They smell great. I feel like these are better than the Target brand ones that I've been basically raving about for years. Those are still amazing. I use the Target brand ones in the purple container, in the purple little bag that was sort of a copy of the Neutrogena Night Calming. Sometimes when I rubbed my eyes, they would sort of burn a little. So I went to these, and these don't do that. They really make my face feel good, and I feel like I can just rub and rub and rub and rub, which I know isn't great, but I'm easy around my eyes, but I really like to just get everything off. And so these, I feel like it just doesn't irritate my skin, and they're great. The L'Oreal Color Riche glosses are very, very good. They're amazing for the price. This is the Berry Chic. They're just super pigmented. They're like paint almost. I mean, it's insane. You can shear them out if you want. They smell like cake, which is always good. Those, I think, are just really super solid products. Very, very good lip glosses. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Under Eye Eraser. No surprise here. I've been raving about this thing for years. I really love these, and recently I haven't had one of, because they come in different, like, let me explain. There's a line that is like natural colors, like fair, I mean, whatever you would pick that kind of matches your skin tone. And then they have this one that's a brightener that's pink that usually you would add maybe afterwards just to sort of brighten it up. But I've been using this one on its own lately because I ran out of my fair. And so I've really liked this one, and it does a good job of concealing my circles. I don't have super bad circles, but it does get, I did have pretty bad ones this morning, and I think it did pretty well. Another lip product comes from Nivea. This is the Kiss of Milk and Honey one, and I'm almost out of this. I need to pick up another one. I love to keep one of these in my purse. I like to keep one of these in my bathroom on my vanity, just because I like to use it at night, and it just has a really natural, like, sweet honey smell. Just a very good sweet smell. It doesn't have any SPF in it or anything, which is great because for nighttime I don't like to use lip products that have SPF because I think that's just a waste, and like chemicals that you just don't need at night, obviously. But this is probably my favorite lip balm. It's just really, really yummy and great. The Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes, no secret I love these. They are super, super affordable. For $6 you can get all of this goodness. This is the Petal Pusher shade. I've got these in all different shades, but the Petal Pusher is my favorite. So 8 eyeshadows. They are super pigmented, and you can also get these little ones as well that come in the 3, and I think these are like $3. This one is called Sweet as Candy. Just a good natural one. I just love these. I think that you can't go wrong. They're cheap. I have yet to swatch one shade in any of these, and I've got a lot of different ones, a ton of different ones actually. I've never had a chalky shade. I've never had a shade that sucks. They're all really great and pigmented. So those, I think, are the best eyeshadows at the drugstore, hands down. Another eyeshadow that I like from the drugstore, I'm just kind of lumping all these into one category, are the L'Oreal Infallible. For the money, I think these are really great. This is the Midnight Blue. I own these in a bunch of different shades. They're just a really kind of like soft eyeshadow, like a powder. They can be a little difficult and tricky to apply, but you just have to play with them and find a brush that works. I like to use like a little short bristled brush, kind of like a E55. I don't use them a lot. I need to use these more. I have raved about the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blushes before in a lot of videos too. I haven't talked to them to them. I really never talk to them, but I haven't talked about them in a while. It says, feels lightweight like a powder, melts into the skin like a cream. That is what it does. But it doesn't have that stickiness of a cream, which I love. I hate cream blushes that are sticky. This Coffee Cake shade is really great. The Coral, Candy Coral is really good too. And then there's a pink that I like. But any of these I don't think you could really go wrong. But the Coffee Cake is especially a great shade. I apply mine with a brush like this, like a really, this is a F84, a brush that's more synthetic. I've even, and I think I'm cleaning it right now, but a brush that is like this, but that's synthetic, works really great too. Or you could use one of these with it. Whatever you want to do. The CoverGirl True Blend Pressed Powder is a really good powder for the money. I haven't tried the new CoverGirl, the Clean Oil Control, this one. I haven't tried this one yet. I showed that in a haul video, and I was waiting to open it until I use this, but I don't think I'm going to use this up anytime soon because it really doesn't go away very fast. because I just use it for touch-ups and things like that to set my makeup sometimes. But I do find that the finish of this is very similar to my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I'm not saying it's like a dupe for it, like this is that product. The ingredients are the same. No, they're totally, probably made totally different, but the finish and how it looks on your skin looks really great, and it's the same. And I wear the shade Translucent Light. It's not heavy, it's just really nice. If you use a brush with it, it really applies natural and really great. I'm obsessed with the L'Oreal nail polishes, and I talk about them all the time. Whenever I do like an accent glitter nail, it's almost always this color, the Sparkalicious. This is just the best glitter ever. It's like super, it's like packed with glitter. It's amazing. I love it. And then the colors themselves, I've yet to find one that really just sucks. Like I've yet to find one that's not good. I mean, all of the colors that I've tried are really great. This is one of my favorites, the Jet Set to Paris. It's really blue and pretty, but really great for the money. And I love that the brush is shaped like one of those flatter brushes without being too flat. I just think the shape of the brush is perfect for applying the nail polish. So I'm really impressed with L'Oreal nail polishes. Another nail product, I've got this one and one more nail product, the Out the Door top coat. I picked this up at my grocery store for, I believe it was like $7 or something, $7, $8. The best top coat I've ever used, hands down. This stuff is amazing. It gives you the effect of like the Seche Vite without the goopiness. And I'm like down to right there, and it's not goopy. I don't have to add anything to it. It's just the best top coat ever. Don't waste your money on the Seche Vite. Trust me, I have used that for years, thought nothing could compare. That is really great. It makes my nails like hard as a rock and last. So good stuff. The Creative Nail Design Solar Oil, C&D Solar Oil. This, I think the large one might be over $10, but they have a smaller one that is less than that will last you a long time as well. Best nail care product, hands down. Put it on like once a day and your cuticles will be perfect. Like, it's just the best stuff ever. One of my absolute must-have makeup items that you all, I'm sure, can guess would have been included in this video is the L'Oreal Carbon Black Liner Intense. It is the best liquid liner ever. That's what I'm wearing today. I think it's just by far the easiest liquid liner to use. It's very unique. Well, Lancome Art Liner is very similar to it, but I haven't been able to find a lot of products that have this type of applicator, and it's very like bendy. Don't like flip it anywhere. It's pretty spongy though. It's like a little sponge. You can see it bends. So it's very forgiving when you're using it. It's not like you have to have a super straight hand, and if you move, it's not going to be like, it really kind of sticks where you put it. Even if your hand moves up or down, it follows its own line. It's hard to explain, but it's very good stuff, and I could not live without this, and for the price, you just cannot beat it. Some little beauty gadgets that I use on the daily are also under $10, very affordable. They're these just little disposable mascara wands, and what I do with these, well, I buy a big thing of them at Sally's. You can get them for like $5, $6. So they will literally last you forever when you buy a pack, because you can use one for a very long time. What I do with these is I always have one on my vanity, and I have one in my like in my little cabinet in my bathroom next to my sink. And what I do with it is I use it to tame my brows. After I wash my face, I always just give them a quick comb. In the morning, if I'm not going to do them right away, I just kind of comb them. So I love having one of these in my bathroom for that. And you can even have one in your makeup kit. I do have a nicer one though, that's like an actual, like made by a brush company, not like one of these, that I use with my eyebrows stuff. But this one I use for my mascara, and to me it's pretty essential when you apply mascara to make sure there's no clumps. And sometimes if it doesn't get like, if they don't look exactly like you want them, rather than continuing to like comb through them with a mascara wand that has mascara on it, you can use these just to kind of twirl it and gets the clumps out and makes it look more natural. So must have, love these. The Tresemme Tray 2 hairspray is like, I couldn't live without this stuff. I'm not a big hairspray gal. I don't like my hair to be super stiff, but that's what's genius about it, is because it will kind of tame these little flyaways, which I need to use some. I don't think I used any today. Without being crunchy. And if you have curls, you can spray it and still work with it, and it's very smooth, and your curls aren't like, weird. And finally, the Pantene Daily Moisture Renewal. I'm a huge Pantene fan. Since coloring my hair darker though, I did purchase some of the Aveda Color Conserve stuff and the Damage Remedy conditioner. And I went back to use this conditioner and I found that it worked the same if not better. I hate to say that because it's so much cheaper. I mean, I know you get what you pay for a lot of times, but this is good conditioner. Like, it is really, really good conditioner for the money. So I think I'm going to keep maybe splurging a little bit on the Color Conserve shampoo because I really like how it's making my hair not fade. The lights really make it look more golden than it is because it's just reflecting, but it really hasn't faded, so I'm loving that. So that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it inspired you to be on the lookout for some more affordable beauty buys. There are so many great things out there under $10, not just at the drugstore, but you know, you can find some good things places. I think it's, I don't even know. It's the weather. It's this like transition in the season that just makes me so happy every year. And the only way I can describe it to people is that where I live, it is so humid and hot, especially at the end of summer, like in August. And even at the beginning of September, we had a really hot early September, even just like last week. So when that, not just the cool weather, but when that humidity lifts and it just feels like you can breathe, and it just, I don't know, it's just the best feeling and just makes me so happy. So look out for some new fun videos next week that are coming, and I will talk to you all very, very soon.